Hello everyone, welcome to the Kamilla channel. Today I'm going to show you my collection of horror characters. This is Verity, a cute little yellow smiley. This is his good version, and this is also Verity, but this is his evil version. He's a creepy, skinny, bony character with a very sinister smile. And this is Verity from Roblox, a funny little character. This is Spider Verity. He looks really scary. This is a creation of Dr. Nowhere. This creature is called Konzon. This is the guest from the upper floor, and this is the stranger, and this is Captain Clark. He looks really cool and incredibly detailed. This is Binky Drinky. He has a pacifier on his head and a terrifying mouth on his stomach. And this is Chompy Chasey, a funny looking dog, and now I'll show you how to make these awesome characters. Today we're going to make one of Minecraft's most mysterious characters, Verity. At first it seems like just an ordinary helper, but after installing a strange mod, a tiny yellow smiley suddenly appears and says,
Hello, I'm Verity, your personal helper friend. Ask me anything. I know everything.
At first, Verity helps the player find villages, answers any question, and behaves like a real artificial intelligence. But after a few days, it becomes clear Verity is hiding a terrifying secret. In its normal form, Verity looks very simple. It's a small, bright yellow sphere that resembles a smiley face. It has only two black oval eye sockets and a wide grin filled with white teeth. It has no nose, ears, or hair. It constantly smiles and speaks in a calm, friendly voice. That's exactly why players begin to trust it. But the longer Verity stays nearby, the stranger its behavior becomes. It starts asking personal questions and somehow knows things it should never know. When night falls, Verity transforms into something completely unrecognizable. Standing before the player is a tall humanoid that looks like an incredibly thin person. It stands about 2 or 3 times taller than a normal Minecraft player. Its body is unbelievably skinny. Its ribs, collarbones, and chest bones clearly show through its skin. Its shoulders are narrow, its waist is thin, and its stomach is sunken as if the creature hasn't eaten in years. Its neck becomes long and extremely thin, supporting a large oval-shaped head. Its face is almost perfectly smooth, with no nose. Instead of eyes, the creature has 2 deep black empty sockets. But the most horrifying part of its face is its enormous smile. Inside its mouth are dozens of perfectly straight human teeth. It always seems to be smiling, even when it's about to attack. Its arms grow incredibly long, almost reaching its ankles, with thin, human-like fingers. Its legs stretch as well, becoming unnaturally long, skinny, and oversized compared to its body. Despite its disturbing appearance, the monster moves calmly and confidently. That's what makes it especially terrifying. Verity isn't dangerous because of its strength alone. Its greatest weapon is earning the player's trust. At first, it helps, answers questions, and seems like a true friend. But over time, it becomes obvious that Verity knows far too much. It talks about things happening not only inside Minecraft, but outside the game as well. It warns the player about events before they happen, and once night comes, it begins hunting them. The creature appears without warning, silently watching every move the player makes. The strangest part is that no one truly knows what Verity really is. It's not an ordinary mob, whether it's an artificial intelligence, an unknown entity, or something even more disturbing remains a mystery. Only one thing is certain. Verity always appears as a friend, but the more you trust it, the more terrifying the consequences become. If you know anything else about this mysterious Minecraft creature, leave it in the comments below. I'll heart the most interesting new discoveries.
your personal helper friend. Something that was hungry. I'm smiling now.
And that's my version of Verity, a creature that starts off as your best friend and ends up becoming your worst nightmare. What do you think? Did I capture its creepy look? Let me know in the comments and tell me which monster I should build next. If you enjoyed this build, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more creepy characters, awesome creations, and Minecraft monsters. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hello, I'm Verity, your personal helper friend.
If you thought you'd already seen the creepiest version of Verity, think again. This terrifying mutation from Garry's mod takes the nightmare to a whole new level. And today, I'm bringing it to life in clay. Verity wasn't always this terrifying. It once looked almost harmless, but that friendly appearance is long gone. What remains is a grotesque mutation with 4 unnaturally long limbs. Its oversized head is supported by a twisted, impossibly long neck, while its emaciated body looks like it's made of nothing but bones wrapped in stretched muscle. The familiar smile has been replaced by a massive mouth packed with razor-sharp teeth, and its endless black eyes make it clear that this is no longer a living creature. It's a nightmare brought to life. Verity isn't terrifying because of its appearance alone. It relentlessly stalks the player, scuttling forward on its unnaturally long limbs. Its movements are almost completely silent, and its impossibly long neck lets its head lunge forward without warning, making it feel like it can reach its prey from an impossible distance. No matter how hard you try to escape, it always seems to find you. Look away for just a second and somehow it's already standing right behind you. What I love most about this version is its unforgettable silhouette. It looks nothing like the original Verity, as if it has gone through a horrifying mutation. The elongated neck, distorted limbs, enormous mouth filled with razor-sharp teeth, and that eerie smile all come together to create a monster that's impossible to forget. Watch until the end to see how I recreate every terrifying detail and turn this nightmare into a highly accurate clay figure. This is Verity's very first, and probably its most innocent form. At first glance, it's nothing more than a bright yellow smiley face with a round head, 2 black eyes, and a wide, cheerful grin. It looks completely harmless, even friendly. That's exactly why the first encounter with Verity feels so reassuring. It appears to be nothing more than a helpful companion, ready to guide and assist the player throughout their journey. It's almost impossible to believe that this tiny, smiling character will eventually become one of the most horrifying creatures you'll ever encounter. But that innocent appearance is only the beginning. As the story unfolds, Verity slowly transforms. Its body mutates into something unrecognizable. Its cheerful smile twists into something sinister, and the friendly companion gives way to a towering predator with impossibly long limbs and a terrifying presence. Today we're taking a look at a brand new version of Verity from Forsaken Roblox. This time it appears as a bright yellow smiley with a simple blocky body and a huge grin that's impossible to miss. Across its chest is the message, "Hello, I'm Verity," as if it's happily greeting everyone it meets. At first glance, it seems like nothing more than a friendly companion. But characters that look this innocent often end up hiding the darkest secrets. Despite its minimalist design, this version of Verity is incredibly memorable. The round smiley face, vibrant yellow color, and classic Roblox-style blocky arms and legs create a clean yet instantly recognizable silhouette. Its simplicity is exactly what makes it stand out, and that iconic smile is the feature everyone remembers. What I like most is how the developers gave the character so much personality using only a handful of details. There are no complicated accessories or flashy effects, just the signature yellow face, the familiar smile, and a cheerful message that makes Verity feel surprisingly alive, even if you can't help but wonder whether it's really as friendly as it seems. And that's the final result. Verity begins its story as nothing more than a cheerful little smiley, only to evolve into one of the most terrifying monsters imaginable. Let me know in the comments which character or creature you'd like to see me sculpt next. In this video, I'll be recreating Captain Clark, the terrifying monster from the Backrooms universe. While I sculpt, I'll also dive into the creature's origin, explain how it came to exist, and explore why it has become one of the most memorable monsters in the Backrooms community. Captain Clark, also known as Pirate Clark, is the main antagonist of the 2026 Backrooms movie. Thanks to his unforgettable design and tragic presence, he quickly became one of the film's most iconic monsters. Standing at over 2.5 meters, more than 8 feet tall, Captain Clark has an unnaturally elongated and asymmetrical body. His silhouette is instantly recognizable, with extremely long arms and legs, broad angular shoulders, and enormous bony hands ending in long fingers. One of his most distinctive features is his left leg. Below the knee, it has been replaced by a wooden chair leg, a twisted version of the fake pirate leg worn by the real Clark in old furniture store commercials. He moves with a slow, limping gait, making sudden, awkward movements that make him even more unsettling. His face is a horrifying distortion of the real Clark's. It has an unnaturally stretched head, crooked eyes, a deformed nose, and an oversized mouth filled with several rows of jagged, uneven teeth. Captain Clark, still wears the pirate outfit that inspired his appearance. A large tricorn pirate hat, a turquoise shirt, a yellow vest, a pink sash, a wide leather belt, dark trousers, and a single boot. Unlike most creatures in the Backrooms, he bleeds normal red blood when injured, making him even more disturbing. Captain Clark isn't a human or a ghost. He belongs to the still life class of entities, an imperfect copy of the real Clark created by the mysterious reality of the Backrooms itself. His appearance is based on the mascot of a furniture store owner who starred in local commercials as the cheerful pirate Captain Clark. In those ads, the wooden pirate leg was simply a chair leg strapped to his leg as a joke. Inside the Backrooms, that harmless image was transformed into a terrifying monster. Captain Clark quickly became one of the movie's most talked about creatures thanks to his unique design, towering height, haunting silhouette, and the emotional expression permanently frozen on his face. Despite his terrifying appearance, he often looks as if he's constantly suffering, making him both frightening and strangely tragic. Many fans consider his scenes to be among the most intense moments in the entire film. Very little is known about Captain Clark's true origin. Throughout the movie, he relentlessly hunts anyone who enters the Backrooms. He almost never attempts to communicate and behaves with extreme aggression. One of the film's most shocking moments occurs when the real Clark comes face to face with his monstrous duplicate. At first, it seems as though the creature recognizes its original and even embraces him, but seconds later, Captain Clark suddenly bites into Clark's shoulder before brutally tearing him apart. Afterward, he relentlessly pursues Mary through countless levels of the Backrooms, giving her almost no chance to escape. Near the end of the film, Mary manages to break his wooden chair leg, buying herself enough time to escape before she is rescued by async researchers. Captain Clark is later shown immobilized on a metal examination table, seemingly dead, although the movie never confirms whether he truly died. Captain Clark views humans as prey. He stalks anyone who becomes lost in the Backrooms, attacks without warning, kills with shocking brutality, and can pursue his victims across vast distances without ever seeming to tire. Yet one mystery remains. Does Captain Clark truly understand what he's doing? Despite his relentless violence, his face often appears frightened and filled with pain. In one scene, he even seems to reach toward Mary with tears in his eyes. The filmmakers intentionally leave these moments open to interpretation, making Captain Clark one of the most tragic and mysterious monsters in the Backrooms universe. And here's the finished Captain Clock. Let me know in the comments which Backrooms monster or any other horror creature you'd like to see me sculpt next. And the first character on our list is the main villain of the game, the terrifying Binky Drinky. At first glance, Binky looks fairly harmless. He appears to be a giant baby-like creature. His head is shaped like a blue pacifier, featuring strange human-like eyes with an unsettling stare, while the pacifier itself serves as his face. Binky has a chubby, childlike body resembling an enormous infant, and the only clothing he wears is a diaper. However, the most terrifying detail isn't on his head, it's on his stomach. There, he has a huge second mouth filled with sharp teeth. This monstrous maw can open wide enough to swallow a person whole, making Binky one of the most dangerous creatures in the game. And now it's time to meet another resident of the first floor, Chompy Chasey. At first glance, he looks like a giant friendly dog with big cartoon eyes and an almost adorable appearance. But behind that innocent face hides one of the most dangerous predators in Dark Pals. Long before the events of the game, Chompy served as the guardian of the Upward Orphanage. Thanks to his incredible sense of smell and photographic memory, he could instantly recognize every child and staff member while detecting strangers the moment they entered the grounds. But Chompy's strangest feature was his teeth. They worked like a classic toy game where you press the teeth and hope you don't choose the wrong one. The children loved playing with him, and Chompy enjoyed the attention so much that he never harmed anyone. However, everything changed after Upward was abandoned. For years, nobody cared for him or cleaned his sensitive teeth. The constant pain slowly drove him mad. The once gentle and loyal guardian transformed into an aggressive and unpredictable monster. Now, if Chompy catches the scent of an intruder, the hunt begins. He will chase his target relentlessly and won't stop until the victim is caught or manages to escape the orphanage grounds. Chompy Chasey was once a faithful protector of children, but years of loneliness, pain, and abandonment turned him into one of the most terrifying creatures lurking on the first floor of Dark Pals. So these were my creepy clay versions of Binky Drinky and Chompy Chasey from Dark Pals. Tell me in the comments which Dark Pals monster I should bring to life next. Now I'm going to sculpt Dr. Nowhere's creature known as Cone Zone. Classification, psychic phenomenon. Danger level, high. Height, 2.5 to 3 meters. Habitat: psychiatric hospitals, patient rooms, abandoned wards, and places of long isolation. Cone Zone appears as an extremely tall and thin creature. Its body is completely black, as if made of shadow. Its arms and legs are incredibly long and narrow, resembling the limbs of a giant insect. The creature often sits hunched over, as if it feels uncomfortable existing in our world. The strangest part of its body is its head. Its head takes the shape of a long cone pointing upward. It has a pale face with small dark eyes and a sad expression. It always seems to be grieving or regretting something. Because of this, many people do not feel afraid when they first see it. That is exactly what makes it dangerous. After encountering the creature, people begin to doubt reality. They forget where they are, lose track of time, see things that do not exist, and struggle to tell dreams from reality. The longer someone talks to Cone Zone, the stronger its influence becomes. Some people continue to see the creature even after leaving the hospital. Unlike many monsters, Cone Zone rarely tries to scare its victims. It appears calm and harmless. Sometimes it says only one sentence: "I just wanted to talk." One rule is often repeated: if you see a tall man with a cone instead of a head, do not speak to him. If he seems friendly, he is even more dangerous, and most importantly, if he asks how you feel, do not answer. In one psychiatric hospital, several patients described the same creature: a tall, black figure with a cone-shaped head. Doctors believed it was a mass hallucination, but one night a nurse heard someone talking inside an empty room. She opened the door. A patient was sitting alone, staring into the corner. "Who are you talking to?" she asked. "The sad man," the patient replied. "And what is he saying?" The patient smiled. "He keeps asking why I want to go home." There was nobody in the corner. A few days later, the patient stopped speaking completely, but every night he continued to leave an empty chair beside his bed. Next up is Trevor Henderson's creation known as the Guest from the Top Floor. While I begin sculpting him, let me tell you a little about this mysterious creature. Place of appearance: an unknown chain of hotels reported in different countries. Witnesses describe nearly identical buildings, hallways, and strange hotel rules. Guests are kindly asked to avoid visiting the top floor due to ongoing maintenance work. Please remain in your rooms between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Ignore any footsteps, knocking, or voices outside your door. These measures are necessary for your safety. Most guests consider this to be a strange joke by the hotel staff. However, in nearly every case of a guest's disappearance, one detail becomes clear. The person broke this very rule. Witnesses describe a tall, thin creature standing about 3 to 4 meters tall. Its body is covered in long black fur or hair that hangs to the floor and conceals most of its body. Because of this, it is impossible to determine the number of its limbs or its true anatomy. Its head appears almost human, but the face looks unnatural. An enormous white smile, completely dark eye sockets, an elongated mouth, a motionless expression. Its limbs are extremely long and thin. The front claws end in curved fingers resembling hooks. Despite its size, the creature moves almost silently. It slowly walks through the hallways, stops outside doors, listens, can imitate human footsteps, and sometimes calls guests by name. Some witnesses claim they heard the voices of relatives or friends outside their doors. The creature rarely attacks immediately. It seems to test whether a person will break the rules. Now I'm moving on to the next creature created by Trevor Henderson, the Stranger. The Stranger appears as a tall, thin figure completely hidden beneath a long black cloak. Its true body is almost impossible to see as it remains concealed beneath the dark fabric. The most disturbing part of the creature is its head. It resembles a large round mask made of papier-mâché or cracked old skin. The surface is covered with wrinkles, stains, and uneven textures. Its oversized painted eyes seem slightly crossed, while small human ears can be seen on the sides. Sometimes a thin human-like hand emerges from beneath the cloak and slowly waves at people. Many believe this is not the creature's real face. According to several reports, the round face is only a mask hiding something far worse beneath it. Wet, wrinkled skin, a massive mouth filled with small, sharp teeth, and eyes that are either missing or hidden. Height: approximately 2 to 2.5 meters. Habitat: large stores, warehouses, and shopping malls. Activity: mostly at night or inside empty buildings. In 2019, a young security guard stayed late to lock up a department store. While checking the furniture section, he suddenly realized he was lost. Every aisle looked identical, and the escalator he had used had disappeared. Then he saw a tall figure with a round face standing between the shelves. It slowly raised its hand and waved. Thinking it was another employee, the guard walked toward it. But no matter how far he went, the distance never changed. Almost an hour later, he finally reached the main entrance. Security cameras later revealed that he had barely moved the entire time. He was standing almost in one place, talking to himself and waving at someone who wasn't there. If you enjoyed my work, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me create even more creepy monsters and detailed sculptures. See you in the next video.